Hi, thank you for taking the time to look at Caseware Accomplish. Accomplish is our latest cloud-based workflow management tool designed to boost your productivity, keep everyone on track, and build confidence in the work being done. Accomplish not only allows us to pull together all your Caseware engagement data, but also PBCs, tasks, and other projects your firm is likely juggling on a day-to-day basis. Accomplish provides dashboards into all of this workflow, allowing you to manage this data by people, by deadlines, with summary data, and the ability to quickly assign or reassign where needed, or quickly highlight projects overdue and are waiting on someone so that you can action these items faster. Accomplish helps you manage your people and keeps them focused on the right stuff. Using Accomplish, staff can easily identify the most critical work and allow you to better review and manage staff workloads. Our visual dashboards will read out work by employee with built-in filters to zoom into particular types of engagements or type of work, including filtering by assignee. We can also streamline the process of assigning and reassigning work where needed. Accomplish helps highlight and remove bottlenecks, enabling you to plan work and staff with live up-to-date insights and capacity and deadlines across your firm. We can now dashboard items due today, this week, next week, and possibly overdue as an example. We can also filter for projects assigned to particular staff or even particular types of engagement work. With real-time engagement status, we can remove silos and create visibility into the status of all engagements and projects across your firm. At the same time, we add transparency and accountability via centralized dashboards allowing upcoming work, deadlines, including budget detail. From an administrative or performance perspective, we can also highlight unassigned work or jobs that are stuck waiting for someone so we can action these items faster. We also provide you with an overview, whether it's firm-wide or individual statistics, as well as reminders so that you can keep up to date on the tasks that are due today, tomorrow, next week, beyond, and any reminders that are due today. Another important consideration here is that because this is integrated with our other Caseware tools, we can automatically pull through the engagement information as well as tasks, PBCs, and other information, plug and play. So let's take a look at Caseware Accomplish right now. Okay, so here's our primary Caseware Accomplish dashboard. Powered by Caseware Cloud, any engagement files, PBCs, file requests, other projects, and staff tasks will display here automatically. And this does include both desktop or cloud-based engagements as well. So we're going to start off in the People tab. So there's 4 primary tabs within the Accomplish dashboard. The People tab will read out the various projects essentially by individual person, individual staff members. So it's a really great way of getting a visual look at all of the projects across the firm and within individual people. I can also filter for different things like what's assigned to me only. So if let's say I just want to come in the morning and take a look at all the projects assigned to me, I can do that. But we can also filter into different assignees as well as particular staff groupings. So maybe a manager or a partner might want to come in and take a look at things that are assigned to particular groups of people. And then we can also filter into particular types of engagements as well as different type of projects. So what that really means is, let's say I want to come in and take a look at all of my compilation and review engagements, I can do that. So we can filter by engagement type, or perhaps I just want to see some of my tax engagements. I can do this as well. So it really allows us to filter down and scope into like the types of projects that we're looking at. Additionally, if you are using Caseware PBC or you are creating the built-in tasks or file requests, we can also filter into these different types of projects as well, and you'll see different icons which relate to these different types of projects, okay? So this would be, as an example, a Caseware engagement. This would be a PBC. This would be an other type of engagement. So that's where we can start to incorporate other non-traditional Caseware projects and bring them into the dashboard. So we want to take a holistic view of all the different projects in your group and read them out by people. Okay, so that's what we have. Additionally, we can also start to look at things that are unassigned. So if there is something that's not actually assigned to a particular person, I can quickly come over here and reassign this as needed as well. We can also filter into particular client workspaces. So we have all of our client lists in here, and maybe I just want to see projects related to Canadian Construction Company. I can do that, and we can see the cards will filter down, and only the particular staff that are related to this particular client will actually populate on the dashboard. We also have this additional information within the cards. So within each card, we have a lot of good data points. So I can see that this particular engagement is approaching or over budget. We can also see that this engagement has open issues. We can add notes to this engagement. So I can come in here and add a note. Please investigate action, just keeping it generic. I'll click post, whatever note we'd like to add here. And if we open up the actual card, then we can actually have further access to more data points. We can actually modify these data points. If I want to change the due date, I can change the due date. Okay, we can also see the status, but if I want to change the status and I know that it's maybe now it's been reviewed or whatever the case is, I can come in here and do this. We have workflow stage history, so we can start to track how long things are stuck or moving through particular stages. We do have some time and billing in here, so we can see the amount actual versus budget, hours versus budget. And if we want to add a reminder, we can go ahead and add a reminder in here as well. Okay, so these cards actually open up quite a bit of functionality right within this people dashboard. Now, if I notice that there's a couple unassigned, whether by intention, I intended to assign them later, or maybe somebody forgot to assign a particular task or other project, we can come in here and we can quickly assign them directly from the people card as well. This time it picked up that there's no due date, so I'm going to go ahead and provide a due date and set this as well. Okay, so this is the people dashboard. The next we have, for the next tab that we have, is the due date. And I'll come over to due dates. And what I'll probably do is maybe, I'll keep it filtered on Canadian construction company, that's fine. But this is a great view into basically like everything due today, due this week, due next week, and due later. We can also see items in red, the red column that are overdue, and maybe something that due date was not specified, so it's listed as unspecified. And again, we have the filters, so we can always filter for things that are just assigned to me only, okay? Or particular groups of staff, or particular assignees, or I can filter into, particular things due, this week and next and following by particular types of engagements or particular types of projects as well. And within the cards, we're able to see additional data points, whether there's a reminder that's been set, whether there are outstanding issues or approaching or over budget. And from within this particular view, we can also drill into the additional data points. And of course, we can actually launch the engagement from here if needed to take a closer look, okay? I'm gonna go back to all entities and we're gonna jump back over. And this time we're gonna go to the status page. So the status page is like an excellent administrative window into anything unassigned, anything open, and anything stuck. And what we mean by that is if it's unassigned, we have one place we can go to see everything that's unassigned, and we can start to assign these projects or these engagements as needed. If we're looking at open engagements, this really gives us a filter of things that are active. And again, if I want to come in here and I just want to see things that are assigned to me that are active, I can come in here and I can see just projects or engagements that are assigned to me that are open. And again, we have the same access to those cards. We can workflow on them. Now, if we look at the stuck column, this is some built-in intelligence. And the idea is that we can immediately see anything that contains the status. So if you have an engagement as an example, and we have the project status built into Cloud, if it has a status containing terms like ready for review or waiting on, the built-in intelligence will highlight those projects as being stuck. So essentially they're waiting for someone so that we can action these items. So what we want to do is highlight them, bring them to the surface so you can identify potential bottlenecks to completion and get them unstuck. Okay, and that brings us to the overview page. And the overview page includes reminders, responded queries, and statistics. So reminders is a list of all of the reminders that we've set, like the one we set just a moment ago, keeping us on top of all the things that are of most importance. We can also see responded queries. If you're using our integrated PBC product, it's going to list all of that information right here, which I'll get into, but if you're not currently using the PBC app, I'd highly encourage you to take a look at Caseware PBC, which is the complete prepared by client tool that manages all of the file requests, and it can be integrated right into the engagement. But within this particular dashboard, what we can do is read out all of that information so that we can see what has actually been provided or responded by the client, prepared by those clients, so that staff can quickly assess, accept, and action as needed, all from one central dashboard. And the statistics column gives me my statistics as well as firm-wide statistics where applicable, giving me a summary of all of the tasks, PBCs, file requests, engagements, all of the things we've been looking at today, to really see what's open, what's overdue, and potentially assigned, kind of at an aggregate level. So in summary, when we're looking at Accomplish, it is our cloud-based workflow management tool, allowing us to pull together engagement data as well as staff activities and other non-Caseware projects. To provide one workflow tool to manage your people, their deadlines, the ability to assign and reassign work where needed. It also lets us set alerts for important items, highlight items that are overdue or waiting on someone to ultimately identify bottlenecks and action these items faster. Accomplish helps boost productivity, keeps everyone on track, and builds confidence in the work being done. If you would like more information on this, we would again encourage you to reach out to info@caseware.com to start exploring what tools will work for your firm. We'll be happy to set up a call, discuss your firm's current processes, and work with you to improve your workflow management. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.